Hi, I'm Taylor.
And I'm Ryan.
And welcome to the tailgate.
Back to the tailgate.
Oh, back to the tailgate. Well, we were kind of here recently, just describing what we were doing. But we did learn, because oftentimes we'll start our shows late because of our neighbor mowing. And we learned that you guys can still hear us even when our neighbor is mowing. And we were like, yay, we can still continue going on. So we were on with the neighbor mowing. But we didn't realize he was mowing down full plants too. So a bunch of trucks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He mowed down like a little iris. An island of irises, and
yes.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. It was not compatible with cooking live.
Got a little chunky.
That's what happens when you're cooking live, though, especially when you're cooking outside live and when you're in a neighborhood. So I guess we're going to continue on now. So welcome back in if you saw us before. If you didn't see us before and you're new here, y'all, either way, welcome in. We are going to be spatchcocking a chicken. He's actually going to have time to spatchcock the chicken now.
Yeah.
So he's going to spatchcock the chicken. Basically, going to rip out the spine, flatten it out. And we're gonna get the grill all nice and ready to hold that. We're gonna clean everything up, and then we'll work on our summer veggies, including a chimichurri sauce that's gonna go all over our chicken. So we're gonna have a nice chimichurri chicken. We're gonna be doing a nice summer vegetable medley, and we will also be doing an Argentinian hearts of palm salad and ensalada de palmitos. So excited about all of those things. We decided to do a twist on the hearts of palm salad by grilling the hearts of palm. So that'll be a lot of fun. So y'all, thank you for joining us. Tap the screen. We are both in the live, and we will be checking for questions, comments, concerns, all those things. So please be sure and share. Hi, and I will also comment my name so you guys see me. I'm the mustard queen, and this is my husband Ryan. You can call me Taylor here, though.
You can call me Ryan.
So.
You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not easily offended.
Yes. So we are starting anew here with the spatchcocking of the chicken.
So I'm gonna move my phone away from the chicken.
Oh yes, and I'm gonna move my phone away from the chicken too. And fun little trick with being outside, I have a nice little ice pack.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So I'll put both our phones on the ice pack over here, but I'm over here reading questions, comments, and concerns while Ryan's over there showing y'all how to spatchcock the chicken.
Questions, comments, and I'm sure.
Yes, and then later on.
I'm sure there'll be many concerns here.
And y'all, once we get rid of the meat, once we have the chicken on the grill, we're gonna have a special guest. It's gonna be our new FoodtokTV chef. She is gonna be on Tuesday nights, and it's gonna be FoodtokTV's first vegan. And so she will be in the house talking about her new show. So y'all, stay tuned for that. Love her. She has such a great personality. Stay tuned. But he's gonna be doing some chicken things before the vegan gets here.
Yeah, we're gonna do some, yeah. We don't want to, put the wrong vibe with them.
Alrighty. I said hey.
And we're gonna get first our giblins out of there. This one, it's good because this one's a little cold. Well, it's some ice in its cavity, which is okay because we're about to spatchcock this bad boy. And it's really warm outside, so it's kind of nice. Jamming your hand inside of a cold fowl. So yeah, I'm gonna locate my spine, and you can do this with a very sharp knife, a meat cleaver. I thought about doing it with a meat cleaver because it's, we haven't had a meat cleaver in so long. We got a really nice one, but it's kind of crude. And these shears work really great. So if you got a good hefty pair of kitchen shears, or garden shears, or something. Garden shears, you probably want to sanitize them. But we're just going to come up over here, and we're going to find the spine, which is right in there, and we want to cut right to the sides of the spine, on either side of the spine. We're just going to go ahead and snip them, just like that. Good. And you're just cutting those little rib bones. They're thin, they're fairly easy to cut through. If you've got some shears, you want some shears with like some good levers on them, and some meaty blades. You want some mechanical advantage there, because if not, if you're just using some little bitty ones, which I've used those too, you get your fingers out of the way too of the shears. I like still using my dominant hand here. Choke up on it a little bit if you gotta. So there's one bone back there toward the buzz. There's one bone right about here. It's a little thicker. I don't know the name of that bone. And because I'm not a...
If you're a chicken anatomy expert, please respond in the comments what you think. If you're just walking in, Ryan is showing us how to spatchcock a chicken.
If you're a chicken anatomy expert, you might be a little sad to see this, I don't know. Or you might be excited.
Or you might be excited. Let us know. If you are a chicken anatomy expert, we want to hear from you.
Yes, please.
Yes. You know what? I will always direct attention to the experts.
So there's a little ice in the cavity, and oftentimes they are, because these things are, you know.
Yeah, we bought it from the refrigerator section, but you know they move it from the freezer.
This is one of the ones, the fresher ones that they had out of there. So, but none of the meat is actually frozen. So, you know, you don't want to have frozen meat, but, you know, it's like a turkey. You're going to have some ice in that thing. Ice up in there.
I know. Thank you so much for being here. Tap the screen.
So,
welcome to Food Talk TV.
Now that we've gotten all that taken care of, this is where you can, I will use the meat cleaver.
Oh, meat cleaver?
For this. Will you give me that? Meat cleaver. You're going to want to just give a little, this breastplate right here, we're going just to score it just a little bit. But right up here at the top, it's a little tough. I guess that's the chicken collarbone. And so you just want to kind of, that collarbone's the toughest part, and give it a little tap, tap, tap with your meat cleaver there. And then you're going to score the breastplate, not slice through the whole thing.
Hey, Kyle Beasley.
Almost slice through the whole thing.
Oh, Kyle Beasley does make a good point. You can smoke the chicken frozen. I have seen I have seen tutorials on that one, smoking the chicken straight from frozen. I guess that is the good thing of the lower. And
so we're just going to take them just like that. Boom. And you can press down on this and crack it like you're trying to do CPR, because when you do CPR, you do actually have to crack through the the rib there to get to the heart to really get it to be effective. That's what I hear anyways. I've never had to do it. But you know, I don't ever want to have to. But if I'm ever doing CPR on you, I'm cracking that rib. I don't care. Not going to take a chance. You probably don't ever want me to have to do CPR on you.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Yeah. Ha, 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 staying alive.
It's so fun learning the songs that you can do with the CPR. My new favorite one is Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Could you imagine coming back to life and jamming? Okay.
That one's a little harder for me. I like Staying Alive because it reminds you what you're doing here. You're trying to do that for somebody.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Roger. Thank you all so much for joining.
Anyways, so now I got all this, and I got some giblets over here to the side, and I got this spine over here to the side. We're gonna, I guess we should put the chicken down onto this board now so that we can get it seasoned up, and then we can just leave all this stuff.
Are you finished with these things? So we're gonna move this inside. These things can be used for stock.
Oh man, I love that barbecue plate there. I'll just let some of the juices drip down. All right, cool.
Yeah, but these things can be frozen for stock. That's what I'm gonna go do.
Yes, those things can be frozen for stock. That plate keeps me from spilling juices everywhere while I'm doing this, and I do. Didn't
you get it? Is it like an oil drip pan or something?
Huh?
Isn't this like an oil drip pan?
No, it's like a barbecue. It's like pulling pork. I think we did that last week. We had a big old pork butt on there. No, the week before last, and just it's great for shredding some pork. Anything with meat juices. It's plastic though. I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to put your hot meat straight from the grill onto it, just because it's plastic and that doesn't sound great. So we're gonna season this up. My coals are still going over there. And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna rub this bad boy with oil. We use avocado oil because we're going for probably around 400 degrees grill temp, and that's really what we want to. That's what we want to see. And avocado oil is going to go well with our recipe, and it's got a high smoke point, so it's going to not be smoking on there. But we're going to rub it with avocado oil, and then we're going to get some seasonings all over this puppy. And once those coals get ready, we'll be sticking it inside the smoker. And now I'm just really waiting on Taylor to bring me something. Anyway, so for our smoker, if you were here with us before, when we first came on, we thought we were clear, and then we had a mowing incident, so we had to kind of delay it there for a second. But I did get all the ash cleaned out of it, and I got some hardwood lump charcoal in there because I do almost exclusively hardwood lump charcoal. And I got three chunks of pecan wood in that puppy. That's going to give us a little bit of smokiness. I like pecan wood because it's a little It's mild, a little nuttier. It's not so strong of a wood to be using. We're not going to be smoking it so much per se as roasting it, but you know that's going to work for us there.
So we're going to need some paper towels for the pat dry, right? Or are you still working on the spatchcock?
No, I would pat it dry here. You can hand me some paper towels.
Yeah, so we're going to go.
I thought you were going to bring me some oil and spices, but herbs and
I was actually sanitizing all the things in there real quick and making sure all the stuff was put away.
Yes.
So this is why it's great to be a team effort here.
Yes.
But I'm sorry I was just kind of left you here to entertain. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to have priorities. And next time I'm going to make you guys the priority. So here's some more paper towels. I'll be back with the
yeah, bring those things out, and then I'll get. You're going to be the one that is.
Here, hold up.
We're gonna let Taylor do this while I go and tend to the grill.
So I have the oil at least that I can pour in here for you.
I'm gonna ditch these gloves.
Well, I was gonna pour it on the side. Do you want to brush?
No, I mean I think it's best if we just rub it all over there.
Okay.
I don't think we'll even need.
I think for this we're kind of aiming for about a 1/4 cup. That's too much.
No, that's okay because whatever's left of that,
we'll baste.
I will use whatever's left of that to oil my grill grate with.
Okay, cool. Because we're using a high heat oil. We're using avocado oil. Any other high heat neutral oil is fine. Whatever you prefer, tap the screen. Thank you so much for reminding us, Kyle, and welcome to FoodtokTV, where we do live cooking shows on the daily. This is Saturday with Taylor and Ryan, and this is the Tailgate. We are spatchcocking this chicken. Ryan still got to get the grill set up. We were delayed a bit today because we have learned that y'all can hear us when our neighbor is mowing, but our neighbor is mowing down full plants, and so not conducive with cooking outside.
Full grown.
Yeah, it was special, but we have the chicken. Ryan just spatchcocked it, basically just laying it flat. And we're gonna get the grill started, oiling the grates. The chicken has been pat dry, and we're gonna oil the chicken as well. We're gonna do a chimichurri sauce with that as well. A simple seasoning of just like salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. Which I guess I can go ahead and get started on paste. Season it up. Yeah. Some time in there too?
I don't think we need the crushed pepper on the chicken.
Okay. So I got the oil that we're going to be using with it, and we'll go ahead and do our seasoning blend. I'm going to start out with this roasted garlic powder, which I love garlic powder, but this roasted garlic powder, whole new level. I definitely recommend that. Like, I'll use the fresh garlic powder too sometimes, but this roasted garlic kind of just took over the job. Keeping this simple with salt, pepper, onion, garlic powder, and I'm gonna throw in some paprika. We're not gonna do smoked paprika with this. Typically I like to do smoked paprika because I love the flavor of smoked paprika, but we're using the grill / smoker. So why am I gonna add smoked flavor when we're introducing smoked flavor? So, ooh, I don't think my paprika's in here, but I do have my cayenne. Gonna throw that in there, not my recipe, but who doesn't want some cayenne in their life? It's definitely on the part of most recipes where it says cayenne, quote unquote, optional, but technically the whole recipe is optional. Let's see. I do not have my salt and pepper in here in a momento. Salt and pepper. So Ryan's looking for the pepper. I got the salt here. We had my sister and my nieces over, and in order to child-proof the house, they were over here last weekend, but in order to child-proof the house, we had to move everything, so we're still finding our things. I'm sure y'all understand if your aunts or uncles have nieces and nephews you don't usually have over. Thank y'all so much for being here. Whew. Aha! And we got this. Yeah! He found the pepper. I do have guesstimate amounts. And now this recipe for the spatchcock chicken, because I'm going to be having a recipe on how to do the spatchcock chicken, and then we're going to be having a recipe on the chimichurri sauce that we're going to be doing. How is this already dead? We'll plug that in.
We're ready now.
Our coals are ready.
Coals are ready. I'm gonna move my phone and the ice pack out of the way. That
also throwing in some time in this.
Don't set my phone on the cart.
So what do you want me to do with the chicken? Do you want me to do it or?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, definitely want Taylor to do the chicken. I will. We're going to sanitize our chopping block anyways, but I'm going to go ahead and soak up some of this chicken juice just so it doesn't run off over there. And if you need a hand with anything, still have a chicken hand. Oh, okay. you got clean hand, dirty hand.
Yeah, I'm going to do clean hand, dirty hands, that way we can work on the grill, because I am really excited to have Des up here. She's going to be doing our vegan show, and I really tried to schedule this out so we'd have her on at a perfect time, because like her content is very veggie forward, and I love that. She lives in Puerto Rico, so like she deals with like a lot of cool produce. And look at me talking about her before she even comes up. Woo. He does have the fan behind him, so like all these ashy stuff that typically happen with the grill, it's doing a decent job. Oh, it needs to move over here. There we go.
There we go.
Woo. There we go.
It is literally on and popping.
On and popping. I am personally enjoying the fan back here. And y'all, I did pour the oil into a separate thing, so as I'm pouring it on the chicken, like this is only going to be used for the chicken and for the grill. I'm not going to be using this oil for anything else. So that's why I poured it separately. And so
I have the coals in my chimney starter, but I also have a few coals under here, and I have that pecan wood also in here, so I'm going to let it roll with the lid open just for a bit here.
Hey Ryan, would you actually go grab the paprika? Because I'm remembering I didn't put the paprika in here because I got distracted by the cayenne. You know, sometimes when we do these projects, it's like, man, how do we cook without each other? Which we do cook without each other, but when it's these large grill projects, especially with things like these, it's nice to have a hand. Hey Mama Mouse, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna get this on here soon enough. I love the seasoning that I have. It's just very roasted garlic powder forward, and I think it will even out once I get some paprika on there. I don't want to add sugar to it. A lot of my rubs are typically sugar based, but because we are going such a high temperature, we are doing like over 400 degrees for this, or we're trying to keep it around 400 degrees. I don't want to use any sugar in here so it doesn't burn. So I don't know if he got distracted, but it's okay. I'm just hanging out here with some chicken. I'm throwing in some thyme. Ooh, that's a lot of time in this, but it's okay. Thank y'all so much for being in here today. I'm gonna use my clean hand to open the door and ask him. We still planting? Okay. Nope, we gotta go. We gotta go. No, I mean like we gotta get, okay. We're still looking for it, and I know he's gonna find it as soon as I start seasoning chicken. And I was like, man, like I can't dedicate my time to paprika like that. Oh yes. Gotta get this show on the road. And you know, this is gonna be a little bit of the roasted garlic powder forward along with thyme, but I am down with that. I'm gonna be a little heavy on the seasoning here, because I can. Very roasted garlic powder forward. Love your yard, your dress is beautiful, thank you so much. I don't know if you can see my dress, but there are taco cats on it.
I don't know how we misplaced such a humongous thing.
I know, it is a large...
It's like a container like that.
Yeah!
but
It's fine. This is going to be a roasted garlic powder, very forward. Oh, you think some pink peppercorns
I think some Brazilian pink peppercorn would be great in this.
All right.
And that's what I'm going to suggest that we...
All right, that's what we're going to do. Cool. That's what happens with live cooking. Sometimes you just got to, you know, make do with what you got. Plans don't always work out, y'all. Just got to go with the flow. We've kind of been discussing this too, and you know, we misplace things like that, but it's because we have a lot of ingredients and a lot of tools, and we're kind of thinking about how we do kind of need to downsize some of our things, because if we can't find the things, it's not good that we have them. But of course, it seems like
I'm gonna sop up some of these chicken juices, because
oh yes,
like I said, we will sanitize all this, but if we don't have juices on it to begin with,
right,
it makes it a little easier to sanitize.
yes. Well, thanks so much for being here. Oh yeah,
We do
I
have
think
a little salt.
I did put some salt. Oh, I don't know where the salt box is, but I have this salt.
I need coarse.
The coarse salt for that. Okay. There we go.
And the reason I like to use the coarse salt is because it's a little sticky, this pink peppercorn.
Which, y'all, if you're unfamiliar with pink peppercorns are not actually peppercorns. They're more of like a berry, but I guess they're called a peppercorn because it does kind of give you that like pepperiness flavor, but it's more of like a numbing heat than typical like black pepper. And the skins of the pink peppercorn are going to be a bit softer than a regular peppercorn because, once again, it's a berry, not a peppercorn. And so...
Or you want to put it on, or you want me to?
You can sprinkle it on, just rub it in. Yeah. And so this is something we wouldn't typically put in a spice grinder. Like if you're putting a bunch of peppercorns into one spice grinder, I wouldn't put a pink peppercorn in anything electric just because it is so soft. It can stick to the blades, and then it doesn't grind everything else that's in there.
Yeah, I could gum it up a little bit. It's a very oily, kind of sticky
oily and
berry.
sticky. So that's why we like using this little mortar and pestle over here. You know, kind of one of those things, better by hand.
But I love these so much.
Oh my goodness, this is a beautifully, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think we need to take a picture of this chicken before.
I think so too.
We continue on.
Man.
Do you want to show the class, or do you want me to show the class before I have to wash?
Do you want me to take a picture of it?
Oh yeah, take the picture, yes. Either way, I'm going to remove my glove. And either way, we're going to have to wash our hands and sanitize after this.
Sanitize, yes.
See, that's why we're separating it into such like a meat and then a veg situation here. But it is so pretty.
It is so pretty.
We're going to sanitize. Don't worry about light.
And that was the last production.
It's so cute, isn't it? Our spatchcock chicken and the spice rub, it's mostly a roasted garlic powder with some dried thyme, salt and pepper, and pink peppercorn. And Ryan's gonna get a little picture. I'm still considering this, even though I was wearing gloves on this hand, I'm still considering clean hand, dry hand. Or clean hand, chicken hand. And we can move spices. Shut.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
All right, ready to add the grate, add it to the grill, and then we'll sanitize, get to veg?
Yes.
Cool, so.
I'm gonna wash my hand because it's sticky and I need to put everything on the grill.
Cool, so Ryan's gonna go wash his hands first. I'm gonna hang out and keep y'all updated of what we're doing. Yo, once we get to veggies, we're gonna be able to move a lot faster because we're not gonna be working with chicken. But we're making it a show. What's up, Babs? How are ya? Good evening. Hello, hello. Oh, never noticed my tattoos? Yeah, I got a got a bit. Also got that. Also got yeah, I have a little bit of tattoos. I don't really count them. Y'all, welcome in. If you're just walking in, this is FoodtokTV. We do live cooking shows on the daily. This is the Tailgate with Taylor and my husband Ryan over here. He was just washing his hands. He's getting ready for the grill because we just spatchcocked this chicken. did the instructional on that of cutting out the spine and then flipping it over and letting it lay flat for the grill. And then we just rubbed it in a bunch of oil, and then there's a rub of roasted garlic powder, thyme, and pink peppercorn on here. Salt, pepper, of course. Then he's setting up the grill. We're gonna close this, sanitize, and then we are gonna be having a special guest. And I did tell her it's okay if she skips, because we've had to delay so many times and she's being so patient. So I would completely understand if we put her on red too long.
I'm gonna put down just a little bit.
Oh, you're letting it?
I'm gonna put down just a little bit.
Okay.
Real breakdown on there. I am going indirect. You probably saw me put my lava stone in there. That's going to give us indirect heat with the fire up underneath it, which is how we like to do it. And that's going to keep us from burning this chicken up.
Right.
And that oil.
So yes, we do have a high heat oil. We are using avocado oil for it. And it is going to be a higher, so it's not going to be a smoke. It's going to be a grill. It is 400 degrees, but it's going to be like a, we have a ton of oil on here and it's dried, so that way we're hoping for that crispy skin. We're just throwing the skin on here, hope, and we're, you know, wishing for hope and a prayer. We are going to estimate about 8 to 10 minutes per pound, but of course that time can change depending on a bunch of factors, because this is a charcoal grill. It's going to fluctuate as far as time is concerned. So Ryan's going to be keeping an eye on that. Also, this outdoor temperature and like winds and stuff can change that. What else can change it, babe?
All kinds of things.
Yeah, I mean,
depends on how you build your fire. You start the fire in the grill, chimney starter, how much
temperature of the
charcoal you
chicken.
got. You're using wood. What kind of charcoal are you using?
Right. So 8 to 10 minutes per pound is a, you know, nice estimate, but that's all we can give you, our estimates. And I'm sure if you're into grilling and stuff, you know how it is. I'm trying to read comments real quick. What's up?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to do that.
What's up, Kathy? How are you doing?
Kathy.
What's up? So we're letting that go. I'm gonna wash my hands because I was gloved, but I still consider
when
it.
you do, will you bring our temp probes out, please?
Okay. Are they on top of the fridge?
They're in that like big slim box. We got our other temp probes went kaput, so we had to get some new ones. But the new ones that we got come with 4 temp probes, and that's pretty cool. So we could temp 2 breasts and 1 leg, or I'm probably just going to temp 1 breast and 1 leg. We're going to go for 165 finish temp, and Spatchcock is going to help everything be nice and even. The legs should be ready right when the breasts are ready. We're going to pull it around 160 degrees. Because it's going to carry over cook for about 5 degrees. It could go from 5 to 10 degrees. So, but I'd rather be a little bit on the safe side than I would be on the questionable side. So that's why I say about 160. But no more than 160. So our grill is getting on up there, shooting for about 400 degrees to 450 degrees. Anywhere in there, I'm happy. And that's going to roast this. I say puppy, but it's not a puppy. It's a chicken. It's going to roast this chicken up real nice for us.
I forgot the reason I was going.
Not the one.
Oh man, not the one. Oh, I see what he's saying. Oh, you said the big slim box, right?
Yeah, the big.
Okay. I went with little slim box. My bad. Truly my bad. So we're gonna get the temp probes in here. It is so nice though for us to need to get things inside because it is so hot, y'all. We are in Nashville, Tennessee, and so the temperature, last I checked, it said it was 92, but it felt like 98. And so we are in the hot part of summer. I don't typically wear hats, but I was gonna wear a cowboy hat, but I'm in Nashville and I don't ever wear a cowboy hat any reason whatsoever.
You put one of those in the breast and one of those in the leg.
Yeah. So we're going for the thickest part here, all right. But yeah, anyway, as someone who lives and is from Nashville, I can't wear a cowboy hat. I just feel like a tourist, you know? I can't feel like a tourist in my own home, right?
Right.
Yeah. And I know plenty of people who are from Nashville that don't feel that way, but that's how I feel. So we're going in and make sure thickest part. There we go. Nice little. Because remember, a chicken is going to be the breast and the thigh. Both of them require different temperatures, right? So the breast is going to be the one that's going to be easier to overcook. You know, the dryness of a chicken, you know, when it's overcooked, that's going to be the breast. So we're going to try and pull it when the breast is at 165. It is going to carry overcooked. So are we going to pull it at 160?
Yeah,
so we're going to try to, so,
that's what I told him anyway.
okay, so that's going to be the choice. So we'll pull the chicken if the breast is at 160 because there is going to be that carryover cook. And the breast is not forgiving. The thighs, very forgiving, very forgiving. We can go way over on those, 180 if you will. And so I do not recommend, if you were to buy a store-bought bird that has the temperature probe in there, I would recommend just throwing that away, just because it temps at, first of all, it doesn't temp correctly, and then second of all, it's geared for 180, and so it's just asking for you to overcook your bird. Yo, my phone just blanked out. I think it's just so hot. Mr. Crown Royal, what's up?
Which phone? The filming phone?
Huh?
The filming phone? Or the...
Oh, Ryan, we're filming on the filming phone.
I'm asking you which one blanked out.
Oh, no, it was my phone. No, we're good. We are good. Yes, Mr. Crown Royal is in here. He is one of our FoodtokTV creators. He is on Friday nights at 6:30 p.m. Last night he did like a nice little rack of lamb situation going on. I want to tell the story too of how when I got my start on FoodtokTV, I started by competing in a grub match. And so they were impressed with my work, so had me on. And so in my grub match I did, which is our cooking competition, I did a rack of lamb in an Instapot. Yeah, no, I did high pressure 5 minutes and like let it natural release. Dude, that rack of lamb came out to be a perfect mid-rare. And like I had pulled it out and like torched it real quick. It was bizarre. But Kaz was just so wowed. Like I was such an awkward person at grub match, but he was just so wowed by me doing that with a rack of lamb, and he was like, you know what, I can work with you.
All right. You
So,
ready?
Yes. Are you just gonna slide it over?
Yeah, we're just gonna slide it on there. That's what I'm planning on anyways. It sounds, ah crap, I did get some of the juices on the board.
Oh no.
There we go.
Not happy. Oh yes.
I'm gonna move it over just a little bit over here, middle. Oh man, this thing, it already smells so good. All right, now I need to wash my.
So should we do a little close-up real quick?
All right, breast is purple. Yeah, go ahead and do that while I wash my hands.
Okay.
Breast is purple, blue is the thigh.
So he's gonna go wash his hands, and we are gonna, you know, see what this bird is looking like. This is right before we close the lid. We're gonna, now remember the skin of this, we really pat it dry with paper towels, and then we saturated it with oil. And so a lot of the skin on chicken recipes will want you to sear the chicken first to get that crust, but we're gonna have the lid on. So we are gonna use the heat from the grill and with the steam, and it's going to make the skin crispy without doing that full sear nonsense. And we're serious about that.
I was not expecting the pineapple in the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have any more watermelon. I just had the spray cleaner. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. I hid it for myself.
I like to get all of these wires go there, right there where my gasket stops. They kind of left an intentional gap in it. Just so. My probe wires through there and plug up the hole. And there we go. So the chicken is on there. Temp probes are on there. What do we say? Blue was the thigh?
Blue is the thigh, purple is the breast.
Okay, cool. So I like how they have these temp probes color coded. That's really cool. Like I really enjoy that. That was the thing.
Sorry guys. It's always a risk bringing the camera out there to show you guys what we're doing because we have to set back up, but I think it's fun.
And this is a new that's barb. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can like program alarms on this thing, which is great. grill temp sitting at about...
What's up, Sean? How are ya? What? Kathy says she's burned a bunch of probe wires.
Burned them? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Kathy's cooking hot.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
All right, we got to get started with our next thing, which I have sanitized this, but like nothing, you know, says you can't do it twice. Little food safe spray for you.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to
So I'm figuring out what we're doing next with the chimichurri. Since with that chicken, we are going to be doing a chimichurri sauce. Ryan, what are you figuring out? What are you figuring out?
how to use this thermometer.
Oh no, you did not decide to start or try a new product for the first time.
Well, no, I didn't. The last time I got it for the pork butt that I had put on all night.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh. Put it up, and then it was like perfect. It was right in there, and I didn't even need to use it, so I didn't get to figure it out.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, no, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
So with our chimichurri, it's going to be, we have some red wine vinegar and some parsley. We're going to keep it pretty like Argentinian style, traditional. A lot of people will do, like they will cut it with cilantro as well, and I love those chimichurris, but today we are doing it with a parsley forward one. And so with this one, we're also going to do some oregano. I don't think Ryan got some oregano, so I'm going to have to get some from the garden, darn it. And so we'll be doing this, some oregano, we're also going to be chopping a bunch of cloves of garlic for this, salt, pepper. Other than that, pretty simple with that. Ooh, see there? Ryan, do you want me to start chopping up this stuff?
Yeah.
Perfect. Ryan's still figuring out the whole thermometer thing, and I'm gonna get this parsley started. Getting parsley started. And so when I told Ryan to buy parsley for this, I want too much chimichurri. And so he at first I was thinking too much chimichurri would be like 2 bunches of parsley. He got 3. So we're gonna be dealing with 3 bunches of parsley. So I may as well get started on that chopping while he's in there figuring out the probe. Oh, hello. I actually am going to set up. I see Des is in here. Hello, hello. I'm so glad you were able to join me today. I'm going to kind of move this. Give me just a second, Des. I am so sorry. Okay, I am so sorry, Des. Hello, hello. I am accepting a guest. Hello, y'all.
Hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, good. So tell us a little bit about you and your show on FoodtokTV.
Hi, everyone. I'm Des. I'm a plant-based chef. I've been cooking my whole life, but I've been a plant-based chef professionally for a little over 6 years now. And my show is going to be called Peace, Loving Cooking with Des on Tuesday nights, 8:30 p.m. Central Time.
I am so excited, and we're starting your first show on Tuesday. Do you know what you're making, or are you going to keep it a surprise? Keep us on our toes? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be some nuggets, I think. Like chickpea nuggets.
Ooh, that's fun. I love that. So
And then we could do sauces too, and you know.
I love that all of your stuff, like even though it is a vegan diet, I love how it's more just plant forward approach.
Just like finding what the subs are.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. How long have you been doing vegan food?
A little over 10 years.
Awesome. Does anybody in the chat have any questions for Des, our resident vegan? Our new FoodtokTV resident vegan, because we have one of those now. Sorry guys, I thought that was a great camera angle, but it's very unfortunate with the glare.
Your parsley is beautiful.
Oh, thanks. I can't say I think it's beautiful, but also the produce that you work with, man. I'm excited about all the produce that you get to work with because, y'all, she's out of Puerto Rico, so there's so many. I think last time you were on a live, you were talking about a piece of produce I hadn't even heard of before.
It might be guanabana, maybe soursop in English. I have a tree right outside my door. It says superfood. It's amazing.
I'm so excited.
We're about to have avocados like any day now, right in the yard. Yeah.
Oh man, I would become a vegan for avocado trees in my backyard. Like that would make it a lot easier.
I mean, I often say I have it pretty easy with access to the veggies and fruits here. It's amazing.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to chat with the audience? And y'all, please be sure you give her a follow. She is our newest FoodtokTV creator. I'm going to go back to my camera angle maybe.
Yes, thank you. I'll let you guys go back to it.
Oh, yeah, no. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
But yeah, a little bit about me. So
about yourself?
I'm Des. My channel is Peace, Love, and Lentils. I come on every day, every morning with coffee. We have amazing conversations. I talk about, my journey, living vegan for 10 years. I'll let y'all ask me all those kind of questions. And then I come on throughout the day, Thursday through Sunday after 4, and we just do recipes together. I just got off. We just did one where we did banana nut pancakes, but in the air fryer in the donut tray, like the silicone donut tray, because it fits right in the air fryer.
Oh,
So
cool.
like for meal prep. So because it's so easy to make pancakes, like to make the batter, but to stand there and make them, that is like a little tedious. So this way you just pour it into the donut tray, put it in the air fryer, walk away, have them like for the next day for breakfast as a snack, like just like a grab and go thick, like banana nut bread pancake kind of thing.
I love that. I love it. Y'all, be sure you give Des a follow. She's going to be on FoodtokTV Tuesday nights after What's in Papa's Belly. She's going to be on at 8:30 p.m. Central with Peace, Love, and Cooking. You can check out her bio on the webpage too. And look out for some plant and vegan recipes.
Thank you so much. Yes, also I'm a cookbook author, guys. If you want to look at that, Cozy Comfort Food. The link is in my bio. It's basically, that book is just me in a recipe book. Lots of comfort food, cream corn lasagna, curries, stews, things like that. So, okay, let me say a couple of comments. Thank you so much for the follow. Hey, Mima, I have to follow you back.
Okay, awesome. People are excited to have you on, Des. I can't wait.
Yay.
Can't wait.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Katie. Said that she was watching me. Hi, guys.
Hi. Well,
So
thank
cool.
you so much for joining us. I appreciate you hanging out with us and collaborating with us. And y'all, she's going to be announcing on her first show the next theme week. We're going to pick a random subscriber to pick FoodtokTV's next theme week. So stay tuned. Watch the show.
That's right. I almost forgot about that. I love that.
Yes,
That's
it's going to be fun.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. So we're going to
get back to it. I'll let you guys get back to it. Okay.
Oh yes. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm so sorry I kept delaying it with the neighbors.
Listen, I'm on island time, so it's all good.
I love that. I love it. You get it.
Yes, we totally get it over here. What Greek week, Katie said. I like that.
Yes. Ooh, Greek week
Right?
is fun.
I like that.
Y'all, and I'm going to write down all these ideas that you guys come up with our theme week, and I'm going to give them to whoever wins, but they get to pick, and they can have their own idea.
That's so cool.
So y'all be sure you let us know your ideas in the comments.
Yeah, theme. Anybody else have an idea for theme week?
Yes.
This is the first one I've saw, I feel like, and I love it. Greek
We haven't done theme weeks in some time. It's been some time since we've done them. I used to do them a lot more frequently, but then I would have to decide them. I mean, I would get to decide them.
Oh, we got, what are you making?
Oh, right now I'm chopping up a ton of parsley for a chimichurri. I have not talked about that in a while. I definitely did want to bring that up, but you talking on here was the perfect like thing to be doing while I'm chopping up all this parsley. Because this is 3 bunches of parsley, y'all. And we're chopping this up for a chimichurri. And this is one of those things I would not use a food processor or anything electric unless, you know, you physically can't. It's just so much better when you break it up with your own knife. Better flavors, or at least that's what they tell me.
See.
All right, Ryan, how are you doing?
Really? You've never had Greek food? Oh my goodness.
Like
It's one of my
gyros or?
favorites. Mima says I've never had Greek food. That would be interesting.
Oh yeah.
I love it all. When I think Greek food, I think like savasi, gyro, gyro, you know, like stuffed with everything and the tzatziki sauce.
Yeah. I used to work at a Mediterranean restaurant, and it was pretty much just like skewers and pretty much skewers, gyros, those sort of things. But it's so easy to make vegan too, and then it's so easy for the meat lovers. But
Yeah,
that's also something
exactly.
it would be hard for all of us to like have our own take on too.
Yes, I love it. I love that theme. Oh, just made 2 pints of fresh pesto today. Nice. That's what Katie said. Recipe for homemade tzatziki sauce. I know that's immediately where my brain went. That's what I love making tzatziki. We'll have to get a recipe out for that for sure.
Me too. I mean, I do have one on FoodtokTV, but it's definitely not a plant-based one. I definitely use the dairy.
So there's one on Foodtok TV, Taryn. Hola, Chef T.
But it's spelled weird. It's spelled like Tzat tzatziki.
I think that's how it's spelled. Yeah.
Ziki.
Yeah, that's a. Don't quote me on that one.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna let you go. We're gonna try and get back into focus because we're not good at that here. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing you and yourself, and I can't wait to see you on FoodtokTV.
Yay! Thank you so much for having me. It looks beautiful. Have fun, guys.
Have fun with the parsley.
Bye.
All right, take care. And y'all, that was Des. I'm so glad she was able to join. Now, with being a new creator on FoodtokTV, she has hung out in a bunch of our boxes and spent the entirety of the show just being in the box and reading the comments and getting to know y'all. But with us, it was just like a quick, hey, come on over, hanging out, you know, just for a few minutes. I kind of just asked her to come on for a few minutes more, so for her sake, because it is just so, the grilling is just so long. It would be a long show for her to hang out with us the entire time. Parsley is going everywhere. That's why we've got plenty of parsley. And I love the fact that it's not perfectly even. We'll let everybody know who's enjoying this that I cut it by hand. Probed to the max.
Okay, so yeah.
So y'all, if you are just walking in here, thank you so much for joining. We have a spatchcock chicken over here that we are going to be using with this chimichurri sauce. Just chopped up a bunch of 3 bunches of parsley for it. Not just a bunch, 3 bunches of parsley. Now, a lot of recipes for parsley will call for you cutting it with cilantro, which is an awesome flavor and it's bold, but there are traditionalists out there that believe it's not chimichurri if there's cilantro in it. So use cilantro if you'd like, but this one is the more traditionalist route. Thank you for being here. Tap the screen, share the live.
Now I can get the side probe right.
I'm gonna grab some garlic while Ryan stands over here staring at the probe.
Trying to figure out how to
Trying the probe.
Yeah, if you probably know how your meat thermometer works if you're gonna be using it on a cooking stove.
I like Mr. Crown Royal's comment of that we should do steak week. And no, it would be funny though because I mean I'm sure that Des would just do a like a cauliflower steak or something like that. Would get unique with the steak. But I feel like she would be the only one that would be required to be unique. You know? Ooh, I would take that quite literally and or like I would do the wrong spelling of steak. And have like a sword skewer.
Like a vampire steak?
Yeah, like a vampire steak,
You
yeah.
have plenty of garlic in it?
Hmm?
You have plenty of garlic in
vampire steak, yeah, there we go. Yeah, steak week would be fun. And that would be one of those where we would be required to, you know, be creative.
Alright, so I got this around 400. And yeah.
Do you want to be chopping the garlic? I could use a chopping break.
Yeah. I'll chop the garlic.
Okay. I also have this. I got 7 cloves. Would you like more?
No. The garlic is actually going to be last, and I'm not going to chop it. I'm going to be microplaning it.
Ooh, fun.
Because you can
So
always
this
put
is his chimichurri recipe. This is his, so my bad.
You can always put a little bit more garlic, but you can't take that garlic out. And once if it's too garlicky, man, you done mess it up. So we're not going to mess it up for you today. I don't know that we need garlic for any other thing, but I was going to run over here and grab some oregano from the garden. Let me go grab some.
I was trying to find shears, couldn't find them, so I'm just going to grab them. So Taylor's going to go angrily grab oregano from the garden.
No. You don't have to do that. I know where the shears are.
Oh, okay. Grab them. Hi, y'all. Welcome in. I'm just standing in the garden. Ryan's coming over here with shears. Cheeriously. Thank y'all for being here and tapping screens. And y'all let us know what you would like Food Talk TV to do for a theme week because we are going to be deciding that. We're going to be coming up with a list. Thank you so much. And let's see.
All right,
here.
cool. And then I could have grabbed the microphone in there too. But we're not going to add the garlic until the very last thing. So the next thing would be the oregano, and then
which our oregano is great. It comes back every year without us having to do anything.
And then I like something spicy in my chimichurri. So I'm not trusting any because pepper the one
I
brown
can't find a full one. Okay.
Oh, and then will you grab me that little chili pepper over there, that little red one? What is that? A Tabasco? Yeah, I think that's a
Full red
Tabasco.
Tabasco?
And then that Thai chili. There's a couple of green Thai chilies over there too.
Y'all, I wish we could have a second camera so you can see me scurrying through the garden.
And how?
Oh, there's one that fell to the ground, so that one's not good.
Is it not?
Oh wait, I just flicked it. It's not good.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That was a ghost pepper too.
Oh no.
No. There's a.
I'm gonna
Rinse that off. Give me one second. Let me grab these.
Huh?
The 2 Thai chilies right here.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was trying.
But y'all, typically with our garden, it's not so much nicer, but we've had so much rain in Nashville lately that our weeds are having a good life.
Yeah, they're having a great life. Not weeds, our grass.
Our grass is the grass in the garden is having a great life.
Man.
Yes, Greek week does sound great.
Greek week.
As long as it looks like a steak. Yes, I do like that as long as it looks like a steak.
All right. So I also take it that we're going to want to fire up the, so we got to have something a little spicy. And usually, with chimichurri, we'll use also some pepper flakes. We have over here somewhere. Red pepper flakes in it. But we like it really spicy too, so we're gonna make it like that. I like using fresh chilies in there, but and for whatever we get at our local grocery store, habaneros is kind of usually where I go with that, but they
don't forget to hydrate.
So I have to use chili flakes in it, which I'm kind of bummed out about. But what can you do?
And y'all, this is just our recipe for chimichurri. On FoodtokTV, there are so many creators that have done so many different types of chimichurri. And so this is just like kind of our simple, like...
Oh, everybody loves chimichurri.
Yeah, everybody loves chimichurri though. Like, Jesse, Mr. Crown Royal, he's in the comments over there. He swears by his dry mix chimichurri, and we have had it. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
It is. Like, he does a dry version of that. Kunchi goes all out with the cilantro. I think he even does like cilantro just as the base. Like, I don't even think he adds parsley sometimes.
Right. Kunchi's chimichurri looks beautiful. It's like this neon green hue to it, and it looks amazing.
So you can do whatever you want with chimichurri. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
People love to argue what's real.
Arx's
chimichurri
is so amazing too. Like, they're all amazing, and we got to have. I haven't got to have Kunchi's.
No, but we've seen it.
Kunchi
It looks
didn't
good.
get to be with us there at that time, but I know.
Yeah,
it's
but
good.
Arx will soak her vinegar in habanero.
Yeah, she used a ghost pepper.
No, she used a ghost pepper.
That particular time. But she used ghost pepper vinegar.
Yes.
And then a ghost pepper in it. But the vinegar really tames the pepper in there. So if you like it hot, you want to use more than you think that you need.
Right. So this is a pretty simple recipe with the red pepper flakes. He's adding the peppers for heat. I got some oregano, a ton of parsley. You guys see how much parsley we got going on. And then we're just going to do the, red wine vinegar and oil, call it a day.
Yeah, and then I'll microplane the garlic in it. Once I get everything else in there, then I'll microplane the garlic into it and salt, of course, and
Are we gonna do that right before serving or right before marinating?
Right when I'm done with all the other ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah, so because like I said, I don't want to I really don't want to put too much garlic in it.
Right.
I'm using the little pepper butt too.
Which, we love joking in a lot of cooked recipes. A lot of cooked recipes, we joke that you can't have too much garlic. That is the joke we'll have a lot of times. You can't have too much garlic. But when it's a fresh garlic recipe, it'll change the dish. It'll wreck it.
Yeah, it's especially with chimichurri, like, you want to hit that sweet spot.
Thanks so much for the tap, tap, tap reminder.
I'm going to go ahead and use some Celtic salt in there. I know I need probably about that much salt. We'll add a little bit more as we go.
And y'all let us know what you use in your chimichurri if that's something you like to make. Chimichurri is an awesome way to just be like, herbs, get your herbs.
Herb.
Oh yeah, I'm just taking them off the stem.
Off the main stem, yeah.
Off the main stem.
That's all
which I had this little tool, which I've also seen people just use like a colander, like with the little holes, and just like pull them through. I've seen people do that, but I had bought a little thing once to get you to just like pull the leaves through, and it was just like a tiny little thing. I liked it. Yeah, I liked it, but the thing is, it was called an herb stripper, which is what it does, but my dad's name is Herb.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not something I liked using.
It's a little off-putting. I'm going to set that over there for you guys just to look at.
Yes. So in case y'all were wondering, they do make things like that. You can also just use the colander or something with just like a little hole and pull it through. Or you can just get your fingers and just bloop. Kind of the same with thyme. Oh, I just got a little gust of air. It feels so great. I want to check the temperature. What we're at with the temperature in the sky.
Oh, in the sky, yeah.
Demboski, welcome in.
And on the chicken, we're at 74 degrees in that breast.
So it's still 92 degrees and it feels like 98 out there. So Katie, Kathy's Kitchen says cilantro, red pepper, lime juice, salt, pepper, garlic, red wine vinegar.
And in this one, I am going to use a little bit of lemon juice and some lemon zest. So if you'll get the microplane and a lemon, I don't use lemon zest all the time, but I do like it. I think it brightens it up a little bit. And I like to get my oregano nice and finely chopped here.
I was walking away as he said he doesn't use lemon zest all the time. And if y'all have seen me cook, you know I do use lemon zest all the time. And
No,
so,
I use it all the time, but not in my chimichurri.
oh, in your chimichurri. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I use
see
it
what you're
all the
saying.
time. I love using
Yeah, I
lemon
was
zest.
about to say, like,
You've
it's free
seen
flavor.
me. If you've been with us before, you've seen me use it all the time.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Like, that doesn't sound like us. I'm going to step inside to cool down for a second and read some comments.
Yeah. Good idea.
Because, y'all, it is 92 degrees, but it feels like 98.
Some of that oregano in there, man. That's what we need. And, you know, oregano is a pretty prominent flavor in this. And that should be enough. So I like to start out here. I like to start out with a little bit of lemon juice. Get everything wet to combine. Do we have a thing? Okay, we got spoons there. Cool.
Got the spoons there. Do you want the juicer?
No. I think I'm good.
Okay.
These are seedless lemons, so we're gonna squeeze
Oh,
the right
yes.
one in there.
Y'all, that is something that we do like to do. We will splurge a little bit for the seedless lemons. It just makes life a lot easier. The only thing that makes it more difficult is if you're trying to grow a lemon tree. Then yeah, seedless lemons. You're gonna have to get some. You're gonna have to get it to the lab. No, thank you so much for being here and tap the screen, sharing the live, all that. I'm just popping in there because I want to be on screen. You know, I'm talking. It's just kind of weird, but it's like kind of like what you doing now.
Oh, I'm getting a little zesty.
A little zesty now. Okay. Yeah. See, you guys. So you guys know why I'm off to the side. I just want to make that clear to our audience that I am to the side with that.
Get rid of some of that lemon juice. All right, cool. I'm gonna use a fork to kind of combine everything here.
Got some parsley, oregano, red pepper flake. What kind of chilies did you put in here? It was a red Tabasco and some green Thai chilies and.
Yeah, there were 3 green Thai bird's eye chilies. I had a red Tabasco over there in her garden, so to speak. And then we put some red pepper flakes, which I think we need more red pepper flakes. I like to use. I love using ghost peppers in here. Carolina Reapers are great in here. Anything that's a really a good super hot pepper is great in here. Okay, thank you. I like using anything but the
red pepper flake.
Yeah, the dried. It's just not.
But with chimichurri, it's just kind of it's a vibe.
But habanero you can find at the grocery store around here pretty readily. So I'll use habanero a lot of times. And like I said, you gotta use a little bit more than you think.
Ooh, we got to do a Korean chimichurri where we use cilantro and do the gochujang.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good mashup there.
Yeah. We love doing Korean food mashups. Today we are doing an Argentinian kind of mashup here with the chicken on the grill. It's been keeping about 400 or so degrees. Ryan is making us this beautiful chimichurri. We're just hanging out because, you know, with the chicken, we got time on the chicken, so we're just preparing some summer veggies and this chimichurri and what was I forgetting? Oh, the heart's palm salad.
The heart's palm salad,
which
yes.
we're also going to be grilling the hearts of palm.
Should I be also after I complete this chimichurri here? Should I
set up the other grill? Because I'm also wondering if
set
that
up
would
the
be
other grill, yeah,
the
so that
good
we
time
can
for a
grill it.
restart to set up the other grill and get grilling.
Yeah, so we can get to grilling some veggies.
Because you guys were here for prep,
yeah,
and then grill, because we are going to be running a bit longer than what we previously expected, which is always true.
7 degrees in that breast. I could not get the temp probe. The thighs aren't very big on this particular chicken, so I couldn't get the temp probe in a great spot on the thigh. It's reading at 154. It's not at 154. That thigh is not that hot. So I can guarantee you that. I know I'm going to need at least 1 clove of garlic here, so I'm going to go ahead and microplane 1 clove of garlic into it.
1 clove of garlic.
1 clove of garlic, and then if I end up needing more garlic, I'll adjust that after we get the rest of the ingredients in here.
And now we get overcast, which is great because we can really see the screen.
And we can actually see.
Yeah, now we can see the screen. We got a little bit of overcast, but y'all, it feels so nice when it's so hot out to get that little bit of overcast. And y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Clearly, we're not in a rush because I'm just over here watching. Right. Thank y'all so much for joining. Now, if you do watch FoodtokTV,
oil out here. Here, let me go.
Yes, right there.
Right there. Oh, yeah, we do have olive oil. Right.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, so I did.
Did you want me to wet it some while you cool off real quick, or?
That's all right.
Because it is hot out. We got to be thinking safety.
No, I'm not hot. Would you bring me my water though?
Yes, I would love
That'd be
to.
Great.
Hydrate Dominic, y'all.
So I'm gonna add my lemon juice to it just to get it a little, damp and everything. And I went ahead and zested my lemon. You can do this in any order you like. If you have, I like just kind of getting it to a nice feel here, and that olive oil is nice and warm.
Yes, because it's been sitting out here for a second.
Yeah, it's in a dark bottle there.
Yes. Get yourself an olive oil in a nice dark bottle. And y'all, when you're outdoors cooking, don't forget your sunscreen, your hydration. We're wearing the floppy hats, though we haven't been wearing floppy hats lately, but, got to protect the face.
Yeah, sorry.
Our faces are the money makers, Got to protect it. Because we cook live every single week on FoodtokTV.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And I just add, I add this to consider. There's no measurement on this for me. I just get it to where I like it. I like it to be,
needing more olive oil, and you know what? That'll give you a good chance to go in and
if you want to mix that up.
Yeah, I'll be tossing and talking to the audience and stuff while they're coming in, and while you're in there too, I've had a few comments on the dress. They are tacos and they are cats, and there's pockets. So I don't know what else you could ask for in a dress. Those were the details I didn't include earlier. But oh yes, I do like this kind of method, like whenever you're, making anything wet with oil or whatever, to make sure that you're stirring a lot to make sure it's all coated so you're not oversaturating it. So this isn't a bad method, and it's nice and a relaxing method because y'all, if you're new to FoodtokTV, we do live cooking shows on the daily, Monday through Friday. We have cooking shows multiple times a day. On Saturday, it's the Tailgate with me and Ryan. Our show is going to be a little bit more lax. During the week, you're going to get all sorts of dinners and meals where everyone's show is really good at being right at an hour. And we appreciate you hanging out with us for the ride. And be sure you follow for all of the great creators. We have such a variety.
All of the great creators.
Olive.
I'll take back over here.
Ooh, an olive day. Wouldn't it be funny if... No, it's so funny because when I created not the first theme week of FoodtokTV, but my first theme week of FoodtokTV, when I created it, it's so funny. I decided on Colorful Week, and that was actually my favorite one that we did.
Colorful Week was very fun.
Colorful Week was fun. And
fun.
I don't even think we got to do it because I had something come up with mine. I don't know what happened, but we weren't even able to do it that week. But anyway, it was colorful week. Oh, my phone broke. That's what happened. But the colorful week is so cool and all the photos looked really great. And so the theme weeks are a lot of fun for FoodtokTV because we're trying to decide like what theme we can do where all of us can do it. And now we got to do from like the heavy meat people all the way to the vegans. Oh yes. And so y'all, this recipe will be up on FoodtokTV.com later today. So be sure you're following us. And so you'll see it in the stories when it's up. And so this is kind of one of those things with the chimichurri. It's kind of one of the things that you want to start one of the first things. So it has plenty of time to absorb the flavors, get to know each other. Because it is such a simple recipe that you really want all the ingredients to shine. Yeah,
you want them to be, you want that balance and you want them to shine. I like it to be, you know, a little on the oily side there. And this is, it's shaping up, you know. It's kind of loose, a loose condiment, I guess.
Yeah, a loose condiment.
Which, you know, you can also pulse it in the blender, you know. A lot of people do that.
Yeah. I was just saying earlier, though, that like when it's handmade, though, it's just something special about all the oils and stuff that you cut. That it's like, yeah, you can do it electronically. It would just be one of those things where it's like, if you have to, or, you know, if your hands you don't feel comfortable doing all that chopping, then of course use electricity.
It's really good at this point, and I think it needs just a little bit more garlic, and we're gonna need a little bit more salt, more oil, more this, a little more that, you know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I'm not going to put an entire clove of garlic in it, but I am gonna add a little bit more garlic to it. Yeah, I'll get Taylor to try it. You want to try it before the garlic goes in there? It's just us, so we're just tasting it right off of it there. Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more, but the raw garlic would really impact that flavor. So you really just did like a clove and a half for 3 bunches of parsley.
About a clove and a half, yeah.
For 3 bunches of parsley.
Yeah, you can't, like I said, you can do too much. But you want to taste that garlic in there. You want to get it in there because you want that garlic flavor on the meat.
Right, but you want the other flavors too.
Yeah, you want the other flavors to come through, so I'm going to add a little bit more salt to it because it definitely needs that. I'm using some Celtic sea salt. And I love it.
He does. He is obsessed with the Celtic sea salt. He actually wants to get like a little like keychain or something, so he can have his little like Celtic salt or something.
Like one of those little pill vials or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Celtic salt. Because it helps you hydrate, you know.
Oh, you really want to stir?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get that garlic tossed in there. A little bit. You can easily add too much like liquid to this, too much vinegar to this. So like I like to be careful here. Yeah, it's a labor of love. I'm not trying to whip up a quick meal for the kids on a school night. And, you know, this is summer. It wouldn't be a school night anyway. But I don't know. Maybe some schools it would be. I'm not trying to do. That's not what I'm all about.
All right.
I kind of like this. I think this is a good consistency here.
All right. Thinking we're good?
I think so. That's it.
And you know, the flavors are gonna like mellow together as it sits.
Yes, they will.
So perfect. So we have the chicken on the grill. We have the chimichurri started. You know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna put this stuff away and we're gonna do a restart because I think we need to separate it.
Yeah.
Just need to separate it. We're gonna do the hearts of palm salad. We're gonna do that. The chicken will be done at some point. It will be rested. We'll get to taste that on live.
It's at 102 degrees right now, so we're getting there. It's approaching that mark. Our grill is slam on 400, like 400 on the dot.
So we got the hearts of palm salad, the summer vegetable medley, and we'll finish up the chicken when we're done from the restart. I think we're ready to do a part 2 here. So thank y'all so much for joining us today. We will be right back, okay? We're not going to take long. We're just going to do a reset for everything. What do you think, Ryan?
I think so, because we're about to fire up the chimney starter again.
Yeah, we're going to get the new grill set up. So this way we can keep this with the chicken. And
we don't bomb everybody with a bunch of smoke over here.
Yeah. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to be back, and it's going to be a lot more action-packed. We did a lot more of our prep here in this one. Thank y'all so much for joining. We will be right back.
Thank you for being with us.
And we're going to hydrate. Y'all be sure you hydrate. Drink some water.
Hydrate and dominate.
Hydrate and wear sunscreen. Thanks. Bye.